I told the girls the other day after the selection show, and they were all really psyched that we're a little bit spoiled in that we've made it all the years I've been here, and I think it's 9 out of the last 10 years, something along those lines. And it's not something to be taken lightly. Only 48 teams get to do it out of all the D2 teams in the nation. And just because we've had a recent string of success, you really got to earn it. And I think it's great that schools like us and the NE10 are getting that kind of notice on this national stage, because it's great for not only our program, but it's great for the conference and for the East region as well. It's super helpful, not only a testament to something our girls have been able to accomplish. I remember again here and talking to the freshman class and laying out our goals for the next few years, and one of them was to get into the top 50, and I'm excited that we're able to do that and being able to reach, I believe, up to 42. It's great to be able to point to that, and especially when you're going out and looking for players and you trying to get Stonehill on the map, to be able to point to that and say, hey, we're considered one of the top programs in the country. Even though we're a small school, it's such a great feeling to be able to finally start getting that kind of recognition. It's great. It's great to be able to see some different teams and see some different players that we don't usually get to do during the regular season. And we're going to go face hopefully two of the ECC's best. With NYT in the first round, and they're very strong. They have two of the best players in the nation, probably at any level at 1 and 2, but they're a really solid lineup. And then all the rest of the teams in the region we're familiar with, obviously, Adelphi, but Goldie Beacom has a very strong team, and Queens, who's hosting, has done a great job as well, and Concordia. So you really can't throw a rock too far without hitting a really talented tennis player come this weekend. Yeah, it's been a struggle, and it's weird because we had, I think, outdoor practice in February before spring break when it was really warm, and then we didn't see the ground again till probably the beginning of April, and we had to travel down to Florida to do that in the meantime. But they've done a great job, and we've done a lot of work inside. We've traveled to some courts off-site to be able to get some work in, and they've just done a great job on top of finals, on top of everything else that's pulling them in different directions. Having 5 seniors who are certainly getting jobs, interviewing for jobs, to be able to compartmentalize everything and spend a little bit of time on everything and still be able to put us in a position where we feel very good and feel very sharp going into the NCAAs. It's a heck of a testament to the kids, especially the upperclassmen who are facing real life. Yeah, no, it's going to be huge. Doubles is going to be huge, and when you have 2 great players like that, you can split them up and put them into 2 teams, and that makes 2 teams very hard to beat. So we got to hopefully get at least 2 of the doubles, and then when singles rolls around, be able to win in the spots that we need to, because you got to get 5, and you're looking around, and it's certainly a challenge at this level. They're all really, really good teams, so it's up to some kids who have been stepping up all year to continue to do so. That's the next logical step, and I think we started doing that a little bit in the ITAs when we had 2 kids make it to the quarterfinals of the draw, and then we had a doubles team make it to the semifinals of the draw. And that's not really a place that Stonehill had gone to in the last several years. And so now if people can take that kind of experience and just believe, because we have the talent, and the coaches can tell you so much that you match up well with these kids and you can play with them, but it takes the player to be able to believe and not be intimidated just because they're facing these teams that have these really big reputations. You belong on those courts, and you have the ability to win that match. You just got to allow yourself to do so.